Hello everyone, and welcome to my Q&A video. So today I will be answering questions that you guys have all left for me. I will be doing it in 3 sections. The first section I will be answering is Wild Horse Islands / Roblox in general questions. The second questions I will be answering is YouTube questions, and the next and last one I will be answering are questions about me. So I am so thrilled to get to finally do this with you guys. I have a feeling this video is going to be a little longer than my normal videos, so feel free to skip ahead to wherever you would like. But I encourage you to watch to the end, because at the end I have a surprise, and it may have something to do with someone getting a shout out. So, with all that said, let's get into the questions. Okay everyone, the first section of questions I am going to be answering is Wild Horse Islands or Roblox questions. So, the first question is, what is my favorite top 3 horses in Wild Horse Islands? So, my all-time favorite has to be, currently at least, Lemon, who is this lovely boy right here. I just really like the yellow on his coat. I've always just really liked it, and I think he looks very nice. My second favorite is Irene here. I think she is just very pretty. She was actually my dream horse for a while when I first got her, just that pretty fade on her mane and tail with the pure white. I just thought it was so pretty. I still do think it's gorgeous. And last but not least, my third favorite horse in Wild Horse Islands is Flurry, who is my leopard snowflake chimera Arabian that I have. I love her name. I think it's very cool, like a flurry of snow, which is what her coat reminds me of. So yeah. The next question that I'm going to be answering is, what is my favorite event on Wild Horse Islands? Now, this is a difficult question for me to answer because I'm not a super event person. I really like the events. I love the event horses. I love the dyes we get during events and the accessories, but rating my favorite is difficult. So I'll probably just say the most recent one, our summer event that we recently had. I thought that one was great. If not the summer event, I'd say the spring event from this year was pretty nice as well. I really like the Monarch Percherons. I don't get why they weren't more popular when they came out, but I could be a little biased. So anyway, on to the next. The next question is, what is my favorite horse coat in Wild Horse Islands? Now, another difficult question for me to answer. I think there are so many great ones. I love both of the chimera coats that we currently have. I think they are gorgeous. I love peacock Appaloosas. I think those are super pretty. I love the texturing the developers did on that coat. I think it is super nice. I also really like the normal black Frisians. I don't know why, I just think they look super pretty. So yeah. The next question is, what are some updates I wish Wild Horse Islands had? This is a great question. I am very happy to say one of the things I wish Wild Horse Islands would have for a very long time is now happening, which I'm so excited about. My main for a while, and still is that horses would have girths. I feel like that's on everyone's list. I don't understand why it's not there. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to add in, and I don't know. I just don't get why it's not there. And another one was the horse height meter. I have always wanted horses within their own breed to be different sizes. I want an Arabian that is bigger or smaller than the Arabian it's standing next to. I always thought that would be so cool to have, like a giant horse or a really miniature fjord or something would just be so cute. So those two were probably some of my biggest. Some more things I wish they had would be maybe more needs for your horse, like interactive needs. So like maybe there could be one where your horse gets a rock in their hoof, and it would be a bit rare, so you'd have to take them to the vet clinic, and there could be an NPC there that if you clicked on, you had to pay like 20 coins or something similar to that to get your horse's hoof cleaned professionally. I just thought that would be so cool if they could add certain stuff like that. I feel like that would be really cool. Alright, the next question I'm going to be answering is, when did I start Wild Horse Islands? This question actually had me doing some research into my Roblox profile, because I don't remember. I have been playing for well over a year, I do know that much. Although it's probably closer to at least 2 years now, I want to say. I could be wrong. It just feels like it's been quite a long time. So, let's see. I have a good way to check this was to sort my horses by the oldest. Daisy here was not who I was expecting to be the oldest, but she is. She was caught on April 15th, 2022. So I know I was playing at that time, and I do vaguely remember wanting one of these and getting super lucky when I found her. I don't remember all that much. Donkey, who I widely said was my oldest horse because he seemed like he was, is actually my third oldest horse. We have Daisy, Irene, then Donkey, which really surprised me. But Donkey was caught on April 17th, 2022. So yeah, that's that. I don't know when I started, but I have a pretty good guess that it was well over a year and a half ago. Okay, next question is, what is my favorite island in Wild Horse Islands? This answer is extremely simple for me. It is between Training Island and I'd say Volcano. Now, Training Island is fairly obvious. I think it is super fun. It's very pretty there. Volcano Island is a bit less fun and pretty. I have a very hard time there. I always fall into the lava, and overall it is very annoying, but I love my Moonstone, and Volcano has always just been super kind to me when it comes to giving me lots and lots of Moonstone. So it is one of my favorites, along with Lunar. Lunar is another good mention for prismatic gems, obviously, and Moonstone, because I love making the fancy tack. So yeah, I love Training Island, Volcano, and Lunar. Those are my 3 favorites. The next question is, what is my favorite breed in Wild Horse Islands and in real life? My favorite breed in Wild Horse Islands is the Thoroughbreds. I am actually thinking about getting into collecting coats on them, because I love them so much. I think they are, in my opinion, the best breed in Wild Horse Islands. Right behind them would have to be the Arabians and then the Fjords for me. I think all of those are like solid picks for this game, definitely. In real life, it's very hard for me to choose. Like in Wild Horse Islands, part of the reason I like Thoroughbreds so much in Wild Horse Islands is because I love them in real life. I don't always support the horse racing business, but when it is done properly, I think they can be fun to watch. I also love quarter horses. I think those are lovely horses in real life and a solid pick. So yeah, all of those I think are just lovely horses in game and in real life. The next question kind of ties into the one I just answered. What is my least favorite in-game breed and least favorite coat in Wild Horse Islands? My least favorite breed currently would probably be the Akaltiki, purely because of one thing that I will show you. Okay everyone, here I have my lovely Akaltiki named Haku after the movie Spirited Away, and I'm going to show you the one reason they are actually my least favorite breed. If we come here to emotes, watch his neck right here as he goes and eats from the ground. Oh geez. He looks like a giraffe. I feel like his neck like extends. I don't know why. It always has bothered me ever since they came out, and like I feel like he has a weird dent right here. It's always been just super weird to me. I've never been able to understand why on earth they do that, and they do it anytime they bend their neck over. Well, actually, that one's not too bad. But anytime they bend their neck all the way over, I don't understand. I don't feel like it looks polished almost. It's very strange. I feel like they look like giraffe necks a little bit when they do that. I love them when they're standing and just doing their little, normal movements like this. I think they look great. It's just because of that one animation they do is just bumps them down. As for my least favorite coat, excuse the coins, my least favorite coat is much harder for me to decide on. This is actually going to take some thinking. Give me 1 second and I will come back to you. Okay, I have decided on what my least favorite coat is, and it is the Cremello horse coat. It looks like raw chicken. I think I've mentioned that in other videos in the past, how I think the Cremello coat looks like raw chicken. I have nothing against the Cremello coat. I think sometimes on certain breeds it looks better than others. But alright, let's just go back to the Akaltikis. They look like raw chicken horses, basically. So yeah, my least favorite breed is the Akaltiki purely because of the weird neck growth they seem to have, and my least favorite coat is the Cremello. The next question I'm going to be answering is, what is my favorite game on Roblox, or just other Roblox games I enjoy? So I'm sure most of you guys can guess what my favorite game is. It's Wild Horse Islands. I play it by far the most out of any other game, but I will show you guys some games that I enjoy playing other than Wild Horse Islands. One of my current favorites is Dragon Adventures. I have always been a super fan of anything really dragons, so when I found this game, I really liked it. I take breaks on and off of playing because I've noticed this game can get a little bit repetitive with especially how hard it can be to make money. But this game is super fun. I love the artwork. I think it's absolutely adorable. Well, some of the artwork is absolutely adorable. Some of it is just cool looking. Either way, this is definitely one of my favorite games other than Wild Horse Islands. Another one of my favorites is Lumion Legacy, which is a Pokemon-inspired game. I love Pokemon. I collect the trading cards, and in case you're wondering, I do in fact know how to play the real game, and I enjoy doing so. This game is super fun. I really like the story, and I am super excited anytime a new gym comes out with new bosses that me and my little team can fight. I'm going to do 2 honorable mentions here of games I do enjoy playing with my best friend. Me and her really love playing Cabin Crew. As you guys can see here, Cabin Crew is a game about you being a steward or stewardess? Wait, how do you even say that? Well, you guys get what I'm saying. You have to take care of your passengers, and there can be emergencies like you can see here. It's a super fun game, and I recommend trying it if you haven't heard of it before. The next honorable mention is Spectre. Spectre is a horror game a lot like Phasmophobia, if you have ever heard of that. You are essentially a Ghostbuster, and you go around to haunted houses looking for ghosts, and they are different types of ghosts that you can find, and you have a little notebook you write down evidence in. It's a super fun game if you're into horror type things, but there are jump scares and it can be a little bit scary, so if you're not a fan of horror, I do not recommend picking this game up. The next question I will be answering is, what is my dream horse in Wild Horse Islands? Currently, I actually switch around a lot on what my dream horse is, or just a horse I would want. But currently it is a flea-bitten thoroughbred. It's nothing too big. I have just had a heck of a time trying to get any kind of flea bitten. It was kind of funny. I was scrolling down through my comment section of how to enter my Q&A video, and as I was scrolling through, I saw somebody ask if I had a flea bitten horse, and I saw that and I was like, man, I wish I did. It just made me laugh too, because like I had been thinking about it earlier that day, so that was kind of funny. But anyway, a flea-bitten thoroughbred, or really any flea-bitten horse that I could have a foal for a flea-bitten thoroughbred, that would probably be my dream horse. So yeah. The next question is, do I have a favorite IUH and do I collect them? I don't have much of an opinion on IUH horses currently. I think they're super cool, and I think a lot of them can look super duper cool. But I currently have not done any IUH hunting. I haven't watched anyone do IUH hunting, just because it hasn't been anything I've been super interested in. I don't even know really what the different hair colors and stuff that you can get. I know there is a leafy IUH. I know there's some that look like crystals. But yeah, I am super uneducated. I would love to get an IUH at some point, but for now it's probably not something I'm planning on doing, unless I think of a cool video idea that would involve me having one. Next question I will be answering is, how did I discover Wild Horse Islands? This is a fairly basic question. I played a lot of Horse Valley and just a ton of like really strange controlled horse games on Roblox, and then one day I think I just searched up horse on Roblox looking for any sort of horse game I could find, and this game popped up, and I decided might as well give it a little bit of a try. The art looks super cool to me, so I hopped in and I pretty much fell in love with the game. There were so many different horse breeds I could get, and accessories and different colors of tack, and it was just all super duper cool. So that's how I found it. Alright everyone, so the next question I'm going to be answering is, how many event horses do I have? So instead of just telling you, I figured I'd show you guys. As you guys can see, I have this beautiful winter Clydesdale from the Christmas event for 2022. Her name is Erwin, and I've had her for quite a long time now. I'm super happy with her though. She is super cool. The next event horse that I have is my Aurora Andalusian. His name is Orion. I also got him during the Winter 2022 event, and he is super cool. I always think it's so funny because he has the grumpy personality, as you can see from that little head stomp, which is not the personality I had in mind from him, but I think it's so cute. The next event horse I have is my Winter 2022 reindeer. I don't know how much you guys would count this as a horse, but I mean, it's in a game called Wild Horse Islands, so I will take it. Next event horse I have is my Valentine's Frisian. Her name is Cupid's Rose, and I have no clue why I'm falling off the rock. Her name is Cupid's Rose. I love her ears. Her ears so much. I love that they have little hearts in. I think she's gorgeous. I love that they remade the Valentine event Frisian. I especially love that they went with a more pastel color scheme this time. So yeah, that is my Valentine's Frisian. Okay, the next one I have is my Monarch Percheron. She is so pretty. Again, I don't quite get why the Monarch Percherons weren't more liked when they came out. I guess it's just because I know Percherons are a bit of a debated about breed in this game, because some people just don't like the bigger breeds, and that's fine. But I personally really loved this when it came out. I think she's gorgeous. I think they did a great job with the pattern, especially on her back. The wings look super cool. So yeah. Okay everyone, the next horse I have is this pretty little daisy paint horse, also from the spring event. I think this one is super pretty. I love the dun marking they put down her back. I actually think it's dorsal stripe, not dun marking. I really like this paint horse. I would really like to give her a name because she's currently nameless. So let me know what you guys would name her. And if you guys have a paint horse in the daisy pattern as well, I would love to know. The next horse that I have is my Deep Sea Clydesdale from the most recent summer event. I really love the Deep Sea Clydesdale. For those of you that don't know, I love marine biology. And so when I saw this, I was very impressed. First of all, I think this is a super pretty blue. The way they did the fade mane, it's just so nice. I love the little jellyfish here. That's always been one of my favorites as well. So that's my Deep Sea Clyde. Here is one of my 2 ice cream drizzle horses that I have. I was not a super fan of the ice cream drizzle quarter horses when I first saw them. I kind of wished they were on a different breed, but I've grown to like them more, and I think they're super cute now. And last but not least is my Fiery Sunset Akal Tiki that a fan so graciously gave me to complete my collection for the summer event. I'm so happy with her, and thank you again for giving me her. The next question I'm going to be answering, and the last one for this section, is what is my favorite accessory in Wild Horse Silence? And luckily, it has a very simple answer. Popsicle. My favorite is the little popsicle, at least it is right now. I think it's very cute. Okay everyone, we are now going to be moving on to YouTube questions. So all of these questions are going to have something to do with YouTube in general or about my channel. So let's go ahead and start with the first question. The first question that I got, I think I actually got this a few times, is why is my name Pug Croissant? So Pug Croissant happened purely on accident when I first created this Roblox account. I had several accounts on other games called Pug Queen, Pug Loves, stuff like that. That was just, you know, random names with pug in the front because when I was younger especially, I was obsessed with pugs. They were my favorite thing. I wanted everything pug. So when I logged into Roblox though and tried to make an account, Pug Queen was taken, and quite a few other ones I tried was too. So I thought to myself, what are some things I could put on the end of pug, things that I like? And I thought, well, I like croissants. So Pug Croissant is what I tried to spell. However, as you can see, Pug Croissant is not what I spelled. I had spelled Pug Croissant. So it kind of just stuck. After a while, I made my YouTube channel, and I just kind of went with it at that point. It's Pug Croissant. I actually also had some people asking, how do I pronounce my YouTube channel's name? So I consider the pronunciation Pug Croissant. However, if you want to call it Pug Croissant, I am perfectly fine with that because that is technically what it should have been if my spelling was any better. So, on to the next question. The next question is, what is my favorite thing about YouTube? My favorite thing about YouTube is probably how you are able to make content about whatever you would like, that you enjoy. I love the fact that I can look for something on YouTube, something someone has done, and find it super easily, usually. So if I want a video about, I don't know, popsicles, for instance. If I just look up popsicles, I'm going to find thousands of videos about popsicles. People eating popsicles, people, I don't know, probably there has to be videos about like, can they freeze a popsicle or something. But you guys get my point. Just being able to find whatever you would want that you enjoy on it is probably my favorite thing about it. The next question I'm going to be answering is, do I have any advice about making a YouTube channel or about people having a YouTube channel, growing their subscribers? One of the biggest things that, especially when I was just like trying to get to 500 subscribers and hit that milestone, is post consistently. Post on certain days with many shorts in between, so that way you will start popping up on recommended pages, and when people search for things, they will find you. Try and make videos that are original. That can be a little difficult at times, but some people might be able to notice. My first video I posted was 5 things to do on Wild Horse Islands, which at that point, up to my knowledge, nobody had made a video of that. So that was one of the videos that kind of got some views for me and was able to kickstart my channel. The next question is, what program do I use to record? So now that I am on my PC, I use OBS Studios to record, and for audio, I just, like currently I am wearing a headset with a microphone that I have attached with a USB cord to my PC, which is how I'm getting this lovely audio. When I was on my small tablet though, and playing on that, I just used the screen recorder. That's all I used for it. Obviously I didn't have a mic for that, but there are ways to get mic on tablet, but it's a little more complicated. So yeah, that is what I use. Okay everyone, so the next question I'm going to be answering is, what are some plans I have for my channel? So as of now, I have now finished the main plans I had for my channel. When it came to changing things like the quality and stuff. When I was on my tablet, my goal was to be on PC. When I was on the PC, my goal was to have audio and a microphone and be able to share my voice with all of you. So I have just finished those. As of yet, I don't have any other huge goals. I want to do another giveaway soon because I love doing giveaways. I think they're super fun. Like, I get to meet one of you. Everybody has a chance to just win a super fun prize. And overall, I just really like it. I think it's super fun. I don't really have any other plans that I can think of. Oh, actually, yes I do. It just came to me, light bulb moment. So, you guys who have watched this so far get to know this before anyone else does. I am planning a meet and greet with all of you guys, well, as many of you want to come. I am going to share when I will be online, what time, and you guys can join me, and I will switch servers every now and again if a server gets full and you guys want me to switch servers so other people can have a chance. But you guys can come and meet me, and we can all hang out and have a great time for a while. I will probably be recording at least some of that, so if you're going to show up, please make sure that you're like okay with being recorded and stuff, because you might end up in a video. So yeah, those are so far what I have planned. I'm super excited for all those. The next question I am going to be answering is, why did I start a YouTube channel? So this actually kind of goes against what I was saying when I said my advice about YouTube, but the reason I started a YouTube channel was because I couldn't find what I wanted on YouTube. At the time when I first started my YouTube, I was like really getting bored of Wild Horse Islands because I couldn't think of anything to do. For me, I'd like done everything I could think of. I didn't feel like at the time putting in a ridiculous amount of time to like get more levels or grind. Training wasn't a thing at that time, so I was kind of just bored. And so I had thought, why don't I look up, there has to be like a things to do when you're bored in Wild Horse Islands video. And I looked it up and I got no search results. So I was like, well, that should definitely be a thing. So when I started my YouTube video, I made it just so that way I could have ideas, it was cool, because then after I made that, I was able to have more ideas for myself, and hopefully it helped. If any of you guys have seen that, it helped you guys be able to figure out some more fun things to do when you start to get a little bit more bored. And little did I know, later on I would make a 10 things to do when you're bored in Wild Horse Islands, so that way I could have even more things to do and put on my bucket list. So yeah, that is why I started my YouTube channel. And finally, the last question for this YouTube section is, what is the favorite video that I have made? This is another kind of hard question for me to answer. I have quite a few videos now, so it's a little difficult to choose. It would probably be one of my collaboration videos with Glowstick and Scribbles. I currently have 2 of them. Glowstick and Scribbles both are super fun to hang out with. I have a ton of fun with them filming and just having a few laughs in between shots and stuff. It's super fun. So those, if I had to choose, those 2 would probably be pretty far up there. Other than collaboration videos, let's see. I had a lot of fun ranking horse games. That has definitely been up there. I always had fun with those just because I got to go in, see what a game was like, play it for a little while, and then give it a rating and talk about it. So those were fun as well. But yeah, if I had to choose, definitely my collaboration videos with Glowstick and Scribbles. And if you haven't heard about Glowstick and Scribbles yet, you should definitely go check them out. I will leave a link to both of them in the descriptions because they both make some awesome content and shorts and edits of Wild Horse Islands. So you guys should definitely go check them out if you haven't already. Okay everyone, the final section of this video is questions about me. This is the most excited I have been about any of the sections so far. I am so excited you guys get to know a little bit more about me. I hope you guys are excited as well. This lovely little pony here that I am on, his name is Hackley, and he will be joining us for these little questions about me. So with that, let's get into the first question. First question is going to be, do I have any pets? And can you show a picture of your favorite? I have quite a few pets. I have a dog, I have cats, I have hermit crabs, and that's just to name a few. I have a few others. My favorite is a cat. His name is Gideon. You can see a picture of him now wearing his lovely cowboy hat. He passed away I think it was 2 years ago now, but he has been my favorite. My favorite living cat is my cat, Ellie. We call her Squirrel Cat. She is very fluffy. Okay, the next question about me is, what is my favorite color? Now, a few of you may already know this, but my favorite color is orange. I think it's a very underrated color, and I wish more people liked it. I think orange can be super pretty, and I think orange can be super ugly. So yeah, orange is my favorite color. Okay everyone, the next question about me is, do I ride in real life and what discipline? So I do ride in real life, not as much as I necessarily would like to, but I do ride. I ride Western and I really enjoy going on trail rides. I love riding in real life. Like I said, I don't get to do it as much as I wish I could, but yeah, I love riding Western. I wish Western sometimes would get more attention than English. But if you guys have been paying attention a whole lot, you guys might notice most of the tack sets I make are Western, which is because I ride Western in real life, so it was kind of just what I did. I also have this thing where, because I ride Western, I think English saddles look very skinny. They don't look comfortable, which weirds me out a little bit, just a tad. The next question I have is, what country am I from? Now, I'm sure most of you guys can probably guess this, but I am from America. I live in America. I've lived in America my entire life. I don't have an accent, I don't think, anyway, so I think it was fairly obvious what country I was from. But yeah, I live in America. That's where I've always lived. Okay, the next question which I have gotten is, how many languages do I know? I know one language fluently, and I am currently learning another. I know English fluently, at least some of the time, and I am currently learning Latin, so salute amicis. I have enjoyed learning Latin. It is the base of a lot of languages, so it's kind of interesting. For example, in English, someone who is a little bit of a Debbie Downer is called a pessimist. And someone who is usually pretty happy is an optimist. Well, in Latin, the word for being a bit of a Debbie Downer is pessimissi, or it can mean bad or terrible. And for optimist, optimissi means good or great. So it's really interesting to see how those words evolved into English to be certain words. It's really neat. So the next question I have is, do I own horses in real life? Sadly, I do not own any horses. I wish I did. I would absolutely love it if I could just go out riding all the time, even though I know there'd be a lot more to do than just that, and it has a ton of responsibility. I do not own horses, which is partially why I am unable to ride as much as I'd like to. So yes, I do not own horses. Okay everyone, the next question I have gotten is, do I have a favorite animal? I do have a favorite animal. I have many, in fact. Obviously one of them is a horse. I hope all of you would know that, considering I have a YouTube channel based around horses. Another one of my favorites is geckos. I love leopard geckos in particular. In fact, I am going to be getting one later this year, which I am super excited about. I love leopards. I think leopards are super pretty. Yeah, those are probably my favorites if I had to choose. I love pugs. Probably should have said that one first, considering it's in the name. I love little wrinkle-faced dogs, or small dogs in general. Maybe not ankle-biter chihuahuas. Don't really love those as much, but pugs I do. I do have a soft spot for pugs. The next question is, do I have any collections of any sort in real life? I do actually collect some things. I currently collect magnets. I collect pins, and what else? Oh, can you call earrings a collection? I'd like to say I collect them compared to how many I have. But yeah, I usually collect pins and magnets. I love collecting pins currently. That is my most collected item, probably. I think collecting pins are just awesome. I love collecting them from my favorite movies or TV shows. Yeah, so yeah, I collect pins and magnets. Okay, the next question is, do I enjoy scary movies? I do enjoy scary movies. In fact, I just recently watched Jeepers Creepers. I don't know if you guys are going to know that, and if you're younger, I say ask your parents if you can watch it before you go looking up anything. I enjoyed the movie. It does have gore, and it does have a little bit of cussing, so again, if you're younger, make sure you ask your parents before you go looking that movie up. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the jump scares. I think it's super fun. I enjoy horror games. So yes, I very much do enjoy horror movies. The next question I'm going to be answering is dogs or cats? I am a cat person by far. I have always been a cat person as much as I love pugs. I've always had cats. I've always been more, if there's a cat and a dog in a room, unless the dog is a pug, I'm probably going to go to the cat and see if the cat is friendly first. I very much enjoy having cats. I think they're super fun. I think they're just as much as fun as dogs are. The next question is, what is my favorite movie or TV show? I have quite a few favorite movies. My favorite movies are Lilo and Stitch, and then quite a few of my other favorites come from Studio Ghibli. So I like Howl's Moving Castle, I like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro. Those are all great ones that I really enjoy watching, and I come back to them a ton. So yeah, I actually going back to my collections, some of my pins that I most enjoy collecting are from Howl's Moving Castles and Spirited Away. I even have a few on Totoro, so yes, I very much love those. TV shows, I don't watch a ton of TV shows, so I can't really say what my favorite one would be. Okay everyone, the next question I will be answering is, what is my favorite song? So my favorite song is Time Passed Through by Kate McKay. So yeah, that's definitely my favorite song. But recently I've been just really enjoying The Ghost of Chicago by Noah. Having a brain fart, I cannot remember his last name. So yeah, I love those two artists as well. Yeah, my favorite genres are indie pop and alternative pop. Those are the two that I tend to listen to the most. And so yeah, my favorite artist is definitely Kate McKay. My favorite song is Time Passed Through. The next question I'll be answering is, if I had a choice, would I rather fly to Paris or to London? If I had to say, I'd say Paris, because I would love to see the Eiffel Tower. I just think I'm not super educated on what London has. I'm sure it has some really cool stuff. I'd probably have to learn more about it though. From what I know right now, I'd say Paris. Next question is, would I rather have a personal chef or a personal massage therapist living with me? I would choose personal chef because I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, and I don't quite know when I'd need a massage therapist, so yeah, definitely personal chef to make me everything chocolate and everything I would want. Okay, the next question is, what is my favorite video game? Now, the answer to this might shock you guys. My favorite video game is not Roblox, it is Minecraft. Minecraft I've played since I was super young. It's like my comfort game. I love coming back to it and playing it. I play Roblox more than it at the moment, mainly because I do Roblox for videos, and so I have to be playing it a certain amount. And so yeah, but I love Minecraft. It will always be my favorite game. I really love sandbox games. They're probably my favorite in total. I love making my own world and storyline. And now guys, for the last question for this video. It's a big one, okay? I know you guys are ready. Alright, ready? What is my favorite fruit? Alright, so if I had to choose one, my favorite fruit would be kiwis. I love kiwis. I love kiwis, I love bananas, and I love strawberries. No, yeah, that last question is a little bit silly, but I figured you guys would like that. So yeah, that was the last question. Now I will go into a little bit of a surprise. So I will see you guys there. Okay everyone, it is now time for the little surprise I have been mentioning pretty much all throughout the video. So, if you watched my last Q&A video about how to enter my Q&A and get your questions in the video, you would know I said if you would like, you can leave a joke in the bottom of your comment that you post, and I will pick my favorite, and then I will give them a shout out in my Q&A video. But there is a little bit of something I didn't quite tell you in that video, and that was I knew I would have an absolutely horrid time trying to figure out which joke I liked best, so I've decided to give it to the top 3 people. So, we will be starting with 3rd and go down to 1st place. So, in 3rd place, we have Mia Pafferman with the joke, Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby? Because she was a little hoarse. I loved this joke a lot. I thought it was a little bit funny when I first saw it. It made me chuckle. And then I showed it to some of my friends and they liked it as well. So Mia Pafferman gets 3rd place for her joke. And 2nd place goes to Horse Yo 5 MX. And they have the joke, "What did the mayor say to her filly? It's past your bedtime." I really loved this joke. I had actually never heard it before, which made me like it even more. So Horse Yo 5 MX gets 2nd place for her lovely joke. And the 1st place winner goes to Tay Wild Horse Islands. This person left the wonderful joke, "What kind of horse goes out after dark? A nightmare." I loved this joke just like the previous one. I'd actually never heard it before because I'm dumb. I can't put 2 words together and make it work. But I loved this joke. I showed it to family and friends and they all loved it as well. So that's what earns this person 1st place title. So thank you guys all so much for putting in your jokes. I loved them all. I thought they were all great and hilarious. And there were some great entries I didn't get to mention or didn't get to place, but they were all so wonderful. So thank you again if you did enter a joke and all of your questions, even if I didn't maybe get to them or I skipped over a question. Thank you again for just leaving them there and boost my video for commenting. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching my Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was a little bit longer than my usual videos. I hope you guys loved all the questions, and I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me answer them and get to talk to you guys a little bit more. You guys got to learn a bit about my opinions and just a little bit more about me. Thank you again everyone who commented and has shown support on my Q&A video and my voice reveal. I hope you guys have a lovely day or night, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!